Okay guys, it is a nice, beautiful day in Russell Springs, Kentucky, and I just bought that car over there. We're gonna do a walk around after I get gas and get the hell out of this town. There it is. Do this. So within the first 35 minutes of driving this thing, the service engine soon light came on. That's what happens sometimes when you buy a used car. I know that oil just got changed in this thing, so I need to pull over in a little bit. But when I get to the destination, I'm going to go ahead and check the owner's manual to see if that's just, if check engine soon is more to do with service intervals than, well, if service engine soon has more to do with service intervals than like a check engine light, or if they're synonymous in this case. Hopefully they're not synonymous. But anyway, bought the car. I have another 20-something hours to go to drive, so it is what it is, as long as it takes me all the way home to Phoenix or Gilbert. Okay, I haven't eaten all day, and I came to Captain D's for nostalgia purposes. I haven't eaten here since I was probably 10 or 11 when we had him in Texas. Local looks different, just as busy as I ever remembered. But I'm about to get down, so I'm taking two risks. One, buying a car that was 2.5 hours outside the nearest airport, and buying seafood in the middle of Kentucky. So I got like the seafood, whatever. So we have this and this and this and this and this. So. All right, so what did I just eat? So this is real crab shell, okay? But it's like a crab cake shoved into a shell. This one was nothing but filling, and this one had a lot of imitation crab meat in it. So there's a lot of irony in stuffing imitation crab meat into a real crab body. That's like a lot of people though, right? They're just full of bullshit. Anyway, Long John Silver's is better. It's a lot better. All right, you guys want to check out the car since I'm here in this small ass town in Kentucky. There's a lot of spiders here. When I picked the car up, there were 3 spiders on the back. So here it is, my Infiniti FX50S, 2009, 124,000 miles on it. It's in pretty decent condition. Check out the interior. Comes with paddle shifters. This Sport Edition comes with paddle shifters. You know what? This sucks. I'm gonna do this later. You know you're in Kentucky when you're literally trapped behind a horse and buggy. Here we are at Elite Wine and Spirits. Let's go inside and see what they have. Okay, I ended up getting 3 bottles. I don't have any time to tell you guys what I got when I get to the hotel and where am I going? Oh yeah, Springfield. When I get to the hotel in Springfield, I'll show you guys what I got. I'm like 6 hours away from there right now, and it's 7 o'clock. But I think it's worth it. You guys check this out. Check this out. Remember the video I did on the Infiniti QX70 or whatever the hell that thing was that I had rented? and it didn't even have a bird's eye view camera, and that was a 2020 model, and this is a 2009 Infiniti. Oh, is this one way? So as you can see, it's starting to get dark. I spent way too much time in that liquor store. Shocker. So according to this, I have 6-hour drive, 6 o'clock on here. My phone still thinks it's 7, so I'm trapped between time zones right now. Oh shit. So might as well go over the features of the interior of this car while you're riding along with me. It's got navigation, which is something my other one doesn't have at all. However, this navigation is old, and I don't know if there's any way to update it. It couldn't even find the address of the place that I was just at. However, you know guys, I have that saying, no CarPlay, no J, but just before I left, I went ahead and ordered online the Grand V Line 2. And what that is, it's a unit that I can hook underneath the dash or whatever the hell I put it directly into the factory stereo, and it gives me not only CarPlay, but it also gives me wireless CarPlay. So I'm pretty excited about that. And it should arrive probably Monday. I get home Sunday. And so by next weekend, there will be CarPlay in here with me, along with every other feature. As far as power, I thought, oh shit. About to rear end this ST. He was popping earlier. I'm about to pop the back of his car. I thought this thing had some USB. It does not have any USB. So down here, I had to buy one of those little power things from like O'Reilly. It's got a USB-C and a standard USB connection on it. So there's that. So I'm rolling basically without any audio through the radio. I mean, I could listen to local radio, but I just do the ghetto thing, and I have the wireless thing in my ear right now from my cell phone, and that's what I'm going to be doing until I decide to be doing something else. It's time to get on the highway. Okay guys, I just got to the hotel. It is 1:53 in the morning local. This is Central Time. So in my head, it's really 11:50, but I did get up at 4 o'clock this morning. So I'm pretty tired, but I need to show you guys what I got. So here we go. First off, this stuff is called Ingram, and this is aged in the Ohio River, or is it Mississippi River? Straight whiskey was aged in a new charred oak barrels inside the first of its kind floating rick house on the riverbank of Ballard County. She says riverbank, but on the back it shows the Ohio River and it shows the Mississippi River. But yeah, this is supposed to be really good. I don't think this is, mail it on the Mississippi. I don't think this is available in Phoenix yet. But I always like to get something that's kind of special to the region when I go out and I buy liquor. So I can't wait to open this up and share it with people. What else did I get in this bag? This is some stuff, American Barrels Kentucky Bourbon. I bought it because it's cool. My son Marcelo loves cool bottles. So we got this little serpent. This is, it's a rattlesnake. I paid attention in class. See the rattle? Rattle. So it's a rattlesnake, and look at this. It's like a big ass 50 cal. Well, actually bigger than 50 cal. It's like some sort of a shell. Shell with a snake. I mean, this is for him. That's pretty badass though, right? But this is what I got for me, and they reserved it for me because they are badass. This is something called Derringer. Never had it before. I just saw them post it when I was on their site on Facebook. Apparently it's limited. It's $100, but I mean, just look at the packaging. Look at this. American craftsmanship, American pride, small batch, bourbon, America, H. Derringer. Oh, here we go. Check this out. Ha ha. Ha. That is bad. That is bad. That's bad, ain't it? Let's move it back a little bit. So, look at this. Come here. Here we go. Look at this, Cork. Look at this. That is some cool shit. Be cool if it was a cap gun. And then this beautiful bottle. It's got a slight twist to it. I have something like this. There we go. Let's pull that bad boy out. This is fantastic. So it's corn rye. It's pretty rye forward at 21%. Tasty notes: caramel, vanilla fruit, dried fruit, candied, slight spice. So I'll probably break out and die to this shit, but some things are worth it. Oh my God. Look at that. But ain't that special. Alright, I gotta pack this stuff up, take a shower, get ready for bed. Tomorrow morning, gotta go to another mission. Tomorrow night, Albuquerque. Okay, it is 10, just after 10 o'clock. I've been driving since 7, and I am almost at the place to where I pick out the wood slabs for my office desk. This has been pretty uninteresting road trip so far. So I'm gonna put that back here. All right, this was awesome place. There's the wood, as I just showed you. However, I have my first casualty. This guy has some huge landscaping rocks, and I backed into one and drove right into the other. See those? Yeah. Not a very smart move. If I had seen him coming in, I wouldn't have hit him going out. So I lost a few clips on the front passenger side of the car, so I need to find an auto parts place and fix that. But there's no road trip without having to pull over and fix it. I mean, Ben and Ben from Gears and Gasoline go through this crazy all the time. Might as well show you guys what I just did. So I hit the rock. This was already had a small dent in it, but it just completely tore this thing off. I snapped it back on, got loose, so I need to go take care of that. Wish I had a toll pass. No toll pass. I do have cash. I found cash in my bag now. I wouldn't have been able to have enough cash at the last stop where I had to get out, walk to the little office, and they ran my credit card. But I do have cash here. 2 axle, $1.50. Look at that. That's what's up. Look at this. I finally have money and they're waving us through. Unintended. How about that? How about that? I had money this time. Cool. I'll take it. You hear this thing? I'm gonna get on it. Oh, something just happened. I need to go back and investigate because something that ties into my wood story may have just happened. So we're gonna go back and look. And a couple clips, and I just accelerated and popped something off. Hold on. So this is mine. Yeah. So I just got to the hotel here in Albuquerque. It's only like 8:30, and I could maybe drive the next 6.5 hours home, but I'm on 3 hours of sleep. I am whipped, so I'm gonna go grab a quick bite to eat with my friend Randy, another NSX owner, and head back to the hotel. So my friend Randy said I have to get this. He's been getting these since the 1970s. Looks amazing. Packed with butter. Sugar, you can still feel the sugar like grinding in your teeth, granulated, which is a good thing. This is delicious. I'm glad I don't live here. It tastes like a big roll of monkey bread. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up, monkey bread. It's delicious. So Randy, what is this called?
Carne adobada.
Carne adobada, and it is delicious. Look at that.
On one of those delicious tortillas.
Delicious tortillas, yes.
That you just saw them make.
So good. Guys, look at that. How's that for a funky moment? Got the iPhone 12 Pro Max mounted to the hood, and I'm holding the GoPro in the cabin. That iPhone 12 can get some better footage, cleaner footage, even with all the filters, so if the thing falls off, I'm gonna be in a world of hurt. This is it. This is my Infiniti FX50S. Finally found a beautiful place to pull over and go over the interior of the car before I make my way back to Gilbert, Arizona. The leather, the sporty seats, it comes with the wood here, which I'm gonna have wrapped, replaced. It's just not for me, but it is super cool. It's got the sportier seats. A lot of things are very similar to mine, but there's a few things that are a little nicer, much nicer steering wheel. Here's our magnesium shifters. Some other things that are different. This has foldable mirrors. The other one did not, so it's nice for them to tuck in. It's got lane assist warning and all that kind of stuff, which I don't think I'll be using. Some things about the infotainment center. This one is definitely a lot nicer than my 2007. It's got built-in navigation. However, the navigation map is 2008, 2009. So I couldn't find the liquor store using this that I picked up my stuff from the other day, but no worries. That's why I have an iPhone. Place for flash. Don't like this beat up knob, but I'm gonna buy a much nicer one online. And the seat controls are down here, and of course this is where I go from sport to not sport, and of course your typical driving modes you would typically expect in a vehicle like this. Functional armrest. My armrest is blown in mine, and that's pretty much it. Everything else you would get in here you kind of get with most other vehicles in the modern era. Take a look at the back seats. From an interior dimension standpoint, I don't think this is actually any larger than my 2007, which is perfect because that's what I needed. I wanted something that I could still run to Home Depot with and enjoy driving when I'm not going to Home Depot, and this absolutely fits the bill. Well, I'm about 5 hours away from the house, so I need to get in my car and cross these tracks and go home while I still can.